remember the name.
We want back ends. Wipe my sins. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Champion. We want back ends. Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Yeah. They were my business on the front page. I threw prescription in Dior frames. I had the vision back in 12th grade that I'd be killing with Doc Dre. I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur.
BMW 850, god damn. Let me get one of those. I have to watch later. I need to be done by 3, homie. Let's get it.
Better. Do I sound choppy or anything?
Nah, you good. Yeah, I'm gonna post the what's the name shit today.
Alright, I'm gonna grab my laptop.
You said you have a laptop.
Nigga, I don't got a laptop. I got a fucking the most expensive goddamn laptop in the world laptop, motherfucker.
You got a Macintosh?
I got a Macintosh, motherfucker. I'm like, yo.
Nah, but these shits is like worth it though, bro. Like I've had this since like my freshman year of college, bro.
Word?
Like these shits are like durable. That's one thing. Like out of all the bullshit that Apple feeds us, I can say their computers are legit.
Come on, bro. Can we get this shit kicked off?
One thing I don't like is how expensive their fucking laptop chargers are. That's what I can't say. It's just like fucking retarded expensive.
No. Bro. You go to McDonald's? The Happy Meal?
Can I get chicken nuggets, daddy?
Go turn that bathroom light up.
Shit, I want some chicken nuggets shit.
Yo, I went to the fucking what you call it? This little urgent care shit, man. So I had these headaches, right? Nigga said, "Oh, you got high blood pressure, son." I said, "For real?" Damn.
Oh shit.
Had to get on the scale. Nigga, she said 294. I said, "Oh nah."
Damn, nigga.
294. So I was like, bro, I got to get.
Yeah,
I can't eat chicken nuggets no more.
Nigga, you can't eat fucking grease.
Can't eat nothing.
It's all about portions, dog. That's all that shit is.
Yeah, that and I tried this like intermittent fasting shit, right? So I was like eating from noon to 8, and that was it.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was cool, but I just stopped doing it.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Yo, certain things are like, we all got different body types, and certain things.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams
like, honestly,
made their
like,
way
I'm
out
like
of
a
the
true
tunnel.
nigga.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Playing the, what's his name? Browns.
Nick, I just said that for you.
Oh, yeah.
Nicky!
Oh, he must take on the bench. Alright, cool.
Oh, it shows the defensive two on the screen? Oh, I like that.
First down. Reads. And incomplete to open things up.
Don't spread me out, boy. You gonna learn real quick.
I don't see more of them trying to backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they
shit
believe that he
lagging.
creates
Hey,
mismatches.
is that on Netflix?
Exploit.
Try that Netflix though. I gotta go. Watch something on regular TV or something. Watch something on
Line
regular
of
TV.
scrimmage
Can't
again
stream
to
right now.
25, 2nd and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Throwing again. Reeves. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 8
Don't
yards of
stream.
completion,
Don't
but now
stream.
they face
Don't
third
stream
down.
anything.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second
This
down. That was a
is hopping.
positive
What the
play
hell?
because that was a take what you can get situation.
Just
Got out
watch
to the
TV
tight end.
until I'm finished
Now
the
it gives a
game.
much better opportunity to convert on third
They
down.
said that's
An
TV,
early
nigga.
pass, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Oh, stupid ass Reeves.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Oh, whoa.
Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with
Everybody's
coaches and
still moving like
sometimes
that,
maybe
yeah.
we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one
Yeah, are you
capitalized.
familiar with
The
like the
other, as you said, had a
Dominican
chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Bro, there's just like sheep shit that's a weird sound. Like I've never seen sheep.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson.
Yeah,
And across
what the
midfield
fuck
he
is
goes into Raven territory.
What is this, man?
Tim Williams makes the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside,
get
but
my
that one
little
was
blitzer
swallowed
set
up
up and
because
shit.
what they're hoping, those big defensive
That's-
linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Gone!
Yo, that tricky shit. What's that replace all
That nigga said that tricky shit.
Detroit!
I'm trying to watch your street.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
To be there for
The
now.
out route incomplete. It's Gordon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Leopard! Gone! All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56!
A first down carry here for Johnson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as
He's
well.
gonna take that every time.
You
that's
were
there.
telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run
Good
early.
job.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
What you talking about, Willis?
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
So that nickel formation, that's a pass.
Watch it now, Barney!
I know that this. Sometimes I be frustrated as fuck.
Back back to the air on second down. Reeves. And he comes back with one complete. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards.
Man, hell no.
They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want to offer mine. You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
Yeah,
and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense
honestly,
nowadays.
It's not too much that's like illegal, you know, just like
after the 4-yard
common sense
completion.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you can't
from the gun.
cheat.
Reeves. And he's got it. They're able to
The game won't
convert on
let you.
third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it?
All right, so here's an instance.
Downfield, gain nice chunks of yards.
Going for it on 4th and 15 from your own 20-yard line. That's illegal.
Really
Like, you just shouldn't do dumb shit like
throw
that.
the football, that's what he pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about
Going
that.
for it on like
Field
4th and
strength has
15
to be
from your own
sharper, but
20-yard
it's been a
line.
good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll run with Chubb.
I had that
And he's
fucking
in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick
This dude basically shit
his
too, dude.
first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And
Yeah, like I never played him
7-0
before. Like,
game.
he's new. So,
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
nigga, the same nigga won the same last 3 Super Bowls.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I forgot to text you that. How the fuck did you guys
And they'll bring it a few past
Yo,
the 20
I mean,
to the
once you know your
23-yard
scheme, you know
line.
your scheme, bro. He's been running the same shit since, like, forever. So.
That's why they should have had a real nigga like me. I shot his big ass.
These niggeries. You stupid motherfucker.
He said, I was about to bury Bonds, y'all black ass.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10.
Oh, look, he's
at
got
their own
fucking
23.
DB subbed in at both linebacker spots. That's it.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Wrong play.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. And with a play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Some dumb whore, he says.
I'm like, yo, what are you doing on a Sunday, bro?
Detroit! 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 56. Lucky 56. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Gone, gone.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns.
So how do you do that?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We gotta highlight the receiver, then you know, left stick in the direction that you want him to go.
Alright. So what is it? Triangle, and then you press the receiver, and then...
As far as all the button presses, I would have to, I guess, walk through it, but for the most part, yeah. Sit down. I need to play this. Almost done.
What?
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And an alley to run.
I should have been able to spin him, bro. Come on, now.
He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people worry about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Look out of him, drop.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
Oh, fucking ball, man. Touchdown, bitch. Oh, touchdown, bitch. Hey.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Coleman spinning away. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Oh. You ain't defeated nobody unless you got a motherfucking army with you. I don't.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out.
Rocco, wait. Hey. You want some kids, right?
Wait a second. You want some what?
You want some kids?
I'll be dead. I'll be dead.
Hush. Go get your tablet, bro. It's upstairs.
See, I'm a tablet. My kid.
Leopard. Watch it now, Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup.
I'm not giving it to you, sir. Watch TV.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
It's Coleman here. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Stop snitching.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
From back into 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll escape to his left. It's just a gain of 3 on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
I've been meaning to speak with the commissioner about that.
How about
Nigga,
this
yo, it's
Browns
5 years
defense?
in. Gronk is like 33, bro.
This is now 3rd
Okay,
and
really,
goal.
bro.
Tom Brady's 40. You're still a fucking defense.
They'll toss it to Coleman.
Damn, bro, I needed that,
Here,
homie.
losing yardage to the 9. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Nigga, you saw the block that the fucking fullback did, nigga. That's trash.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Right.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful
Forgot about
getting
yesterday?
3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know.
And he'll wind up with about 6. 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw on 2nd down. Reeves underneath for Johnson. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, it's usually a good matchup for him.
Tackled that time by Sidney Jones.
Why you mentioning Cape Verde? Ain't nobody playing Trump. Wow, what's the niggas doing?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Reeves forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go.
Got him, coach.
And he goes down. Tim Williams in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop it for a loss of about 10.
See? Oh, you right back in it, boy.
I'm here, Nicky. I'm here.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Really didn't, though.
Operating from the gun. Reeves. He rifles one that's intercepted.
He's totally
Picked up
down.
by Marlon Humphrey. And he will score. Touchdown. Baltimore.
Hey.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Oh.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Bro, man. I'm plotting on y'all want to see this shit.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson.
Shit. Come on,
He'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
No.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Keep running the ball.
5 yards on the play there. It's a
Make it
drive
around
to
here, young
continue.
fella.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd down. Reeves. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, Reeves. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Reeves. Screen play. Johnson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, Reeves.
Should have been a sack, bro.
He
Come
just
on now.
chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun on 3rd down, Reeves buying time to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Well, that was excellent coverage right there, and he definitely did the right thing, showing that discretion is definitely the better part of valor. Threw it away, preserved the opportunity to kick for a field goal.
And excellent coverage. And right now the human is controlling the defense, so good job, human. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It's a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league...
and the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Oh, my God, bro.
After the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff works on him,
sack, and he's
we'll
hurt,
step aside and be right back.
Who's my backup?
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Dislocate his shoulder, bro.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they
Fucking
need
Lamar Jackson,
is
bro. And I can't even
another
settle
one
in.
here
Like,
on the
what the fuck's
sack.
going on here?
Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left
Like
leg.
the game is
Appears to
legit
be
frozen,
fine
bro.
now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him.
Card, bro.
No.
I can't wait. I'll wait.
Shit is legit frozen. I can't press square.
Man, I want to just quit. Come.
Nigga, I can't quit. There it is. Finally fucking worked.
See?
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Why are you playing that like that?
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Now here's a whistle and a timeout.
Move.
It's called by the receiving team here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Taking it about the 36. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. The 4th down right off on 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. The Browns try to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Reeves, throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Yep.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
No. Check. Patriot. Patriot. No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And no, doesn't get there.
Off the upright, buddy.
Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
Yeah, boy.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to see.
Was out there banging.
Big stick, he says. Strange, weird. That doesn't sound gay at all.
Big stick to be out here, homie. Big stick Tuesday, what?
This shit's terrible, bro. I just traded away Aaron Rodgers as my backup, who I didn't need for an entire season.
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Damn, Daniel.
Fucked up, buddy.
Gun! All right, here we go. 319! Detroit!
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Come
He
on,
couldn't
bro.
quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
Brooklyn, move your feet. Jesus Christ, bro.
Incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Lucky 56.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. First hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards on the play.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field. I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the gun on 3rd down. McMillan eluding the pressure right.
He didn't hold on to that, bro. Come on, man.
Made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
To throw on 2nd down. Reeves. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Oh, yay. CJ Mosley's hurt, too. That's cool. What the fuck?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Yeah, they called all this bullshit, and I hacked every single one.
Now Johnson. And fights through one man. And he'll be stopped
This is the
right
fucking
at
tackle.
midfield.
Are you serious,
Good
man?
for 19
A shoulder
on the
tear.
first
He's not
down.
coming back. All right.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only give up a first down and not a touchdown.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off
Thank
on
you.
the 41. And he's able
Perfectly
to get
timed
it back
fucking
to the
engage
33-yard
man.
line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Coleman now. And an alley to run. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They will run again with Coleman. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. They'll run the option right here on 1st down. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore 1st down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the 2nd level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. They'll drop the throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 and 19.
Shut up, nigga.
Hindsight is 20/20, Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
It almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Detroit!
Operating from the gun, McMillan.
This nigga missed the throw. How do you miss a 6'5" target, bro?
To Gronkowski that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This is caught. Watkins. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was...
It's a foot race. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Here's Johnson. And he's able to
Literally
get
one
this
spin
one
move
down
and my
the
entire
40-yard
defense gets
line.
faked, bro. Come
10
on.
more there and another first down.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
No, check, Patriot, Patriot. Gun.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
No, check, Patriot.
From the gun, Reeves. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
Bullshit, bro.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Cohen. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports.
Oh, God. Shoot. It tells me my team's mindset.
Looking to throw on second down. Reeves.
What the fuck, bro? That is trash, my nigga.
Cleveland in for the score. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
As if I'm not right there, buddy. Give me that whack-ass animation for him to score that touchdown, bro.
That will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Ravens taking the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him with contract time. With that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
This quarterback now 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a first down. Operating from the gun. McMillan, the attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
Oh my God, bro. You missed that, son. How do you miss that, fam?
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Pausing the game for, homie.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on fourth.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Sir. Matt.
To throw on second down. Reeves. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a hit. And they are going to set up shop at the 40.
Bro, they called DPI, my nigga. What? Yo. Call the fucking beef. Stop. I told you stop.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
Detroit!
Looking to throw. Reeves to the right side, complete to Miller. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. On third down, Johnson. And he's taken down at the 43, but now the picking up the first.
Quarterback.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, they said,
y'all done played that already. Y'all done tried that shit.
Growing stronger, bigger, tougher, and all night long he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge third down conversion. Incomplete.
Robbing me in this game, bro.
They're almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Robbing me, son. Like,
and that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Leopard! Detroit!
Yo, who's getting, if we get my phone go off, I'll for you.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Because if I might not be able to hear it.
And the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. Following the penalty, Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Oh, shit. See, I knew it, bro.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be from 56 yards out. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Well, we've seen this before. What is it about Cleveland and Baltimore here recently and these blocked field goals?
Ordinarily, I know you and I would probably shy away from the subject because we don't want to pour any salt in the wounds of Cleveland fans, but it just happened again in front of us, so we have to go back to 2015. Cleveland lining up to kick a field goal. Baltimore blocks it, takes it all the way back. What was it, 64 yards for a touchdown on the last play of the game.
So a little ugly reminder here. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to 28.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. No, check.
A give running left, it's Sanders. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Back. You know, I wish I had my niggas with me, though.
Years, just because the guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking ability.
I'm coming, niggas.
Saw it there. Control the line.
Orchestrate come back real quick. So this game literally
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
I'm holding it down. It's a sneeze, bro. Try to get Kaz in here.
Here's Coleman. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. They'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Not the one there, Papa.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Get in there, you
Touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's taken at the 2.
3 straight shots at the end zone wide.
Take another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll run forward with high. And he will force his way into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. Carlos Hyde, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Got rid of that.
Now check, Patriot!
They're going to try and run the option right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And the option play works on the 2-point
Get the
try.
ooh, they played me hooligan dog. They played me dog.
If the defense blitzes the play, and if they do, what your answer is,
coming, niggas. A minute 19 left.
if they blitz it, the quarterback has a chance to get rid of it to a trailing back. That one worked pretty well there.
Oh, twisting away. And now
He was literally about to let him run this back
they'll
for a
have good
touchdown.
starting field
That's cool.
position
That's why
as he's
I
up
was
just
fucking
shy of the 40.
Make sure on my
And
fourth
now
point. You gotta
Cleveland
score a
geared up
touchdown.
to take the field. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times.
Got him, coach. Come here, boy.
Throw off. He's taken
Come
down.
here.
What a huge play at this point in the game. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Yeah, look out.
They will face a 2nd and 9 now following the penalty.
Fucking my head out there, bro. Somebody got a meme that shot over there.
Back to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
All right, Ricky,
Let's
that's
see
that
who
5
this is
strikes.
on.
That's enough for
So
you,
they
man.
will accept the penalty and move forward. The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
God damn, they set the entire fucking patrol, man.
Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
You outside?
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Hey, you got your first down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Also
It's
in bounds.
Miller.
There you go, buddy.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Call him low.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Outside, bro.
Here we go.
Yeah.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on and it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
To throw again, Reeves. And that
Sorry,
one got
7, good job,
tipped,
baby.
kinda threw everything off. It brings up third. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw on third down, Reeves. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, hold on.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive
So the final
alive.
prestige, they didn't reset my classes.
Let's get it, man.
Seconds remaining. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
He's gonna try
And
something
the
funky with the
Ravens are
halfback,
looking
bro.
like they're going to come
I'm about to,
away with the victory.
Gotta hop over
Fourth
there in a
down
second.
run
Take a knee real quick.
successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run
What are you
it.
so
And
proud
you
of?
find the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Baltimore, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Hooligan, the snipers. What do you have to do again?
What do you mean? As far as like sniping or getting the challenges done?
Yeah.
I think they all one-shot kills.
So just go to hardcore then, right?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Pretty much.
Unless it's gonna be boring.
No, I was actually smacking shit in hardcore, though. I played with Choke last night. He gave him 2 sacks a game. He was definitely about to knock you out that back. He had 2 sacks.
He would choke while he was choking.
Choking hold. Hands on. You rang.
I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. LED logo the tag. I go in back of the. They all for me. My diamonds, they all the day. I go to bed on bed. I got the demon on flat. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, the man. I'm a cave back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they screaming. They know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue. They know what tanks at. I got the live in the mansion. They know what that. I got some that's up in the Jordan. They know what. I came on top of the building, yeah, we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey, 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I got my I go to hotels when I step out, yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs for the yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman. I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happen when you give it a taste life and you give it a wasteland. This what happen when you give it a fake life and then the ape in. I live with birds come out. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle shit. I live with birds come out. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle shit.
Hey, yo, Hamilton from Hamilton.
I know I wasn't gonna survive it, bro.
The cheeks back, huh?
Count my cheeks till the end, yeah.
There ain't no good linebackers out here. Jesus Christ. Terrible. Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah.
Come on, man, all you gotta do is kill him, bro. There's all them tags out there, cuz. Fuck, nigga. Yo, fuck, bro. All you niggas, bro.
Nigga. Just died by a nigga that was 0 for 3 before he killed him.